single day again for like 365 days on Flunkstar. So here we all are again. Toss a tip in the swear jar. We're back on Flunkstar. Let's see how this year goes.
Great guys, it is Fluentchaos, and we are back on the Flunkstar server. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's a Sunday. Welcome back and happy Sunday. We are chilling here at the dorm rooms, and we are kind of chilling here at the whole dorm area today. We are back from gathering sand with Dell. Got a pretty good haul. It's actually all still there. I don't have it, but Dell does. And so it is, actually, no, Dell's just over there. He doesn't have it, but it's gathered. That's what I'm trying to say. We gathered all the sand that I believe that we wanted to gather, and so we will be using that to go to Vilgarine's soon. But as for now, Dell is sleeping, and we are not doing that. So instead, I figured we can make some changes to the spawn area as we've been doing, kind of like beautifying things up, like we've been doing. And oh, a little bit of lag there. Also, though, we have to name tag a mob. We got a really nice, sweet comment from Ecolio. I hope I'm saying that right, Ecolio. And if I'm not, it's still really fun to say it that way. So either way, but we gotta name one of our mobs here. Let's see here, and we want to name one that's got a chance of survival. So I don't feel like sheep are good. Let's see here. I don't feel like creepers are good. But I feel like I went this way last time. Let's go find something loaded and rendered. Actually, this is a good reason to put this on here quick. That's how we find our mobs. All right, someone right down here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there's a llama. There we go. I don't know if we've named a llama yet. That's what we're going for. We're going for this brown boy over here. Unless he's a trader llama. Or is he a safe llama? Is he tucked away? Let's see. Where is this guy? Is he down here? Okay, hold on. We don't need the name tag. Now we need the boat. Do we need the boat? Maybe we don't need the boat. But where is this guy? Guy! Okay. Ecolio, thank you so much. Your comment was really nice, and I appreciate it. Bam, I'll give you some light for that, as well as a name. You got a pretty good fighting chance down here. We'll light things up for you. And then we'll get to what we're doing today. All right, that seems pretty good. I'll come back for the coal later, dude. Anyways, let's see if I can, woo! Oh, okay. Now where am I? I'm over here. No, where am I? Oh, everything's half loaded. All right, back to spawn, because we are going to go ahead and work on the iron farm over here that we just recently got fixed. The Bobby mod, basically the beta simulator. No, it's an awesome mod. It's not even the mod, it's my potato of a PC. But I digress. Let's go grab a few things, because I think I need to grab a couple things before we head over to the iron farm that we have here at the dorm/cave/spawn area. I need to Morden. Because he's not sleeping. Okay, let's see here. Right there, we're gonna grab our shulker box of all blocks of iron, and I've got some. Actually, here, let's see here. Let me. It's funny, but I might have to grab some roses. Even though we're going to the iron farm, I'm constantly chucking them things away. So let's see if I should have a stack in here. I think that's what I need. Yeah, I got a stack. Okay, I'll put the excess there. All right, let's head out there. We probably don't have everything, but oh, fine. But let's go kind of detail what the plan is here. So we need to pretty it up a little bit. It's not bad. It's actually more decorated than some things. It's got, you know, the little statue guy out here. I actually am wondering if I put string, underneath his armpits here, if I could put an actual a jack-o'-lantern head on there, if it just wouldn't place. Oh, something to try later. But yeah, I'd like to decorate everything from the. I mean, this might be fine. I'm not sure, but the whole way down, something different than this. And then, oh my word! Oh my word! You're so loud. And I've already kind of opened it up a little bit. If you haven't noticed, it used to be you literally used to come in here and it looked like. Well, I won't put the box back, but this was it. This is like actually you didn't even have this. It was like you stood on this and the chest, and everything else was filled in. So we've opened it up a little bit. And I'd like to decorate it some. And my original plan was to open it up and we were going to decorate together. But then I ran into. Or is it here? There it is. This is Kenzo's basement down here, or Taku, I should say. So we can't go further. You know what? And the funny thing is that she probably would have kept going if she hadn't run into this. So we can't keep going that way. And then that's when I actually, guys, I installed a new client-side mod. It took me forever to finally be okay with this, and I'm only going to use it if I need to, which is fine, whatever. But F4, we got a free camp finally enabled. We are not using this to look for diamonds, but when we are in tight proximity, as we are here, it would be nice to know what we have to work with. For example, yeah, I could go this way a little bit if I want. I can see that the lava stuff's there. Can't really go further back at all because she has pushed herself to the edge here. Also looks like we could go that way or the other way. So it's kind of nice just to see what she can and can't do. I'll hardly be using it, but I will sometimes. But yeah, we gotta open this up because or not, maybe not open this up, but we gotta figure something out because I want to decorate it and I want to install something kind of cool that I can't believe works. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to die. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna do a few things before we continue, and I will be right back. All right, we are back. We've done a little bit of carving down there. Also, though, before we go back in there, first things first. This is not the way to introduce any kind of a farm or whatever. Anything really, not just a line. So let's do this quick. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a 3-wide road in here. I'm not even quite sure what we're gonna use yet. I brought a bunch of blocks with me to try a bunch of different things. I think probably, so kind of like the snow golem farm, minus the resin, we're going to go with a theme of like near black blocks or dark blocks. And then I got a bunch of iron for like the white blocks. And that's pretty much an iron golem. Red blocks, roses. I got some red glaze haircut. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to figure that out too well, but we got to start with a pathway in. So let's do that. And I think we will do that with, we might as well just stick with the, well, it's all about what we want to make the stairs with, right? Let's take a look. Let's go in here quick. So I don't know if I'm keeping these for the stairs. I honestly think I might take something like what? The smooth basalt? Maybe make, no, I don't know. Maybe one of the polished black stone, maybe make those the stairs. Because most of the iron gold, you can't really get iron stairs. So you're stuck with going with one of the dark ones. Oh, by the way, look. So now there's a window here. There didn't used to be one from before, and also used to go down a lot lower. So because it is so crammed, we kept it up here. If you blink, you miss it. But if you're sitting here, you can watch them plummet into their death. So that's kind of cool. And then my plan is I've carved this out, so this is obviously not decorated, but this is going to be what it looks like as far as shape goes. And then down here is where you can get kind of into the guts of things, because we do definitely need to clean things out, because the roses will muck things up. There's probably, almost for certain, a mechanic I can implement here which will just get rid of the roses. And we'll have room to do that if we decide to at some point. But we needed access down here just because it does need manual updates, if you will. Let's see here, though. But I wanted to let's go back up to, we gotta figure out our block palette here. Well, not our palette so much, but which blocks we're gonna use. So let's see here. What we can. This is already built, so we could change this, but this is kind of these blocks are happening no matter what. I feel like the deep slate bricks. That's a part of that. It'll be a part of this. We're definitely not using any wood, so let's get the iron oaks. That's definitely going to be a huge factor. Here we go. So we could go quartz with this, but I feel like it's got to be iron when it's white, no matter what, because of the sheer. Like that's not the sheer, but that's what the farm does. It's iron. Okay, so. Let's just go ahead. I want to see what this frame looks like in iron. Pretty good. And if I like how that looks, that'll make sense for going with the dark stairs. Not that we know which brick yet. Don't have a whole lot to pick from, but there we go. I mean, that does look cool. So then what I think we'll do is, are we gonna do an every other here? Let's see. Because once you enter the iron farm, we gotta use as much iron as possible, I'm thinking. So let's see here. So what we could do. Except for there, maybe. So let me see here. It's 3 and 3, and Kenzo's place is like just 2 back there. So maybe we would go like this. Oh god, lag. Let's go ahead and get this in place. Okay, we're doing some building on camera. Not my favorite, but if you guys enjoy it, great. All right, there we are. No, is it? Why is it off? It's not off. Okay. And then what? We would come back here. I suppose there's nothing wrong with like making some of the inside of this. Kind of want to though. So maybe maybe we just taper it forward. It's taking away a little bit of real estate, but maybe we do something like this here. Let's see. That doesn't even look that good. Or we could do this. Let's see. I don't know why, but I really just don't want to f with the way that looks on the inside. I don't want to I don't want to surprise any of the iron golems that are on like their second or third life. I'm just trying to see what works, and this seems basic, but let's see here. Put a torch back there. I don't want anything spawning. All right, and I hope getting this close. God, it'd be funny if a freaking iron golem spawns in here and just starts kicking my ass. Ah! Okay, so this could be. No, there's no room. Oh, here. Look at how close we are to Kenzo's bee farm. We have no room at all. You notice we don't even have room to go to the left. We could go to the right. There goes the golem, dude. So, real estate-wise, we didn't have a whole lot of options. Even down here, we end up in some of our stuff. So, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of options here. And really, I just want it to be a place that we have storage, and that's going to pretty much be it. But right now, it's like, dang, where's that storage going? So could go like this, maybe, and then we could have some storage access that way. And then I could honestly go like this. Nope, that would wreck it. Nope, see, it's so tight quarters. All right, put that back then. That does not work. Or we can honestly not put it here. We got a lot to consider. I don't know if I'm sold on that. Okay, let's tear that down. So, like, I need to become a better builder, and this is how I do it. But then I'm always like, there's nothing wrong with, like, becoming a better builder, but don't do it live on an episodic daily challenge, huh? But yeah, I need to try a bunch of different things. But one thing we did is we lifted up this. Let's pick the stairs here though. Let's at least get that done. I'm gonna do some of this off cam, obviously, some of the decorating. But all right, but before we go, we gotta pick out our palette for the stairs, I think. So we know that we're going with one of the dark blocks. Let's see here. I brought my stone cutter with, so we could figure some of this out right here on site. So for stairs, let's see. So we could do deep slate. That's gonna match up with I think what is gonna end up being the walls here. So I don't know if we want to do deep slate, and also the walls in the top, like the entrance is all deep slate. So I feel like let's see here. What does the blackstone look like as far as its variations? We could get some polished blackstone brick stairs, or some polished blackstone stairs. Let's see. Which do I like more? I don't know if I want to use bricks throughout. So I think maybe we're gonna try. We're gonna try these. We're gonna do a whole damn stack of them. All right, so let's see. We'll just start off with a few here, and we'll see what that looks like before we commit completely. But this will also end up being our floor then. So let's see here. Did I bring enough blackstone? See, that's why that was silly, dude. Why did I do that? I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, and then see the block of coal. I was worried about deciding to use blocks of coal in here, but since I can't do stairs with it, probably not something I need to worry about. Here, we can still see what this looks like, even though I didn't carve them out right. So we'll do this. And we'll still see if we like how it looks. There we go. There we are, okay. I mean, I think that looks fine. We could... say almost if I can use and here's another thought I had, ADDing, so just keep up with me if you could. There, see if I replace that, everything's happy and good. Here, and I could even go like this. Okay. Okay. There we go, let's see. And that looks nice. The other thing we could do, we either do that or we could do the iron across on the top and bottom there. But at least this is symmetrical now. So, the only other thing, I think this is it. I think I do like this, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do on the way down here. We will do iron mixed with some. I think we're gonna do iron mixed with the red, and then we'll have to do the floor here. So let's try one. Let's just try this quick. I don't want to get into the farm here. Free cam. Okay, we're good. So that's perfect, so I'd have to stop there. But then we could go like this. If we can go 2 in, which we can. All right, sweet. So my thought is, we got iron here? Yep, okay. Okay, I hope this looks as good on in world as I think it might in my head. So then let's see here. If that's what we're doing, and that would be the I'm thinking like a full iron block on the top and the bottom of the walls for each side, right? So here. Something like that, but then say the first bottom block is an iron, first top block is an iron, and then you dig on in. 3. Yep. Okay. And then I guess I didn't need that one spot there. Let's hide some cobbled deeps there. Not like we need the stone or anything. And then let's see if we can get this to look good. Not like that. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out the right way to do this. Oh my god, I think this is gonna look good, but the way to do it is gonna suck. Okay, so what if I look up like that and then I... Nope, that doesn't really connect. So what would be the right way to do it? Oh, you guys, why do you make it so difficult? I'm gonna have to do it from like different directions. That is something you guys shouldn't have to endure either. But what do you guys think? Hold on. And that would be like this, and we just alternate, I was thinking. Right? So let's see, then go... And then over here. Alright, there we go, and then something like this. And then as you come down, you wouldn't even notice really unless you were going back up, maybe? Maybe I'd make them wider. But that's kind of the idea, guys. I don't know. If you guys so choose, definitely let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think I'm going to call it for now because what I'm going to do is implement a bunch of these ideas we just kind of threw around. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. My shield. And I hope you guys come check me out tomorrow on the Flunkstar server. See you next time on that Flunkstar server. Peace!